Hey, MLS listing subscribers, welcome back to another vendor spotlight. I'm your host, as always, Dave Scalora, and I'm thrilled to welcome back Hank Hansen with iHomefinder. Hank, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's you mentioned it's been a year. I can't believe it's been a year since you guys were on last. Time flies, huh? But
It does
thrilled to
fly. I
have
can't
you.
believe it's been a year. It feels like a
Yeah,
few months. Yeah.
but a lot's happened since.
Yeah.
And I know you're here to talk about a lot of that, and it's great timing, really, because as an industry, we're going into some challenging times, obviously, with the whole NAR thing. Commissions don't want to get into the weeds on that, but obviously our agents and our brokers who are watching this, they know what we're talking about here. But my point is that agents need tools. They need the best tools now to really differentiate themselves and really show that value to their prospective clients. And that's where you guys kind of come in, because you guys have recently just upgraded your plan to what you call the max plan, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, just a little background for those who aren't familiar with us. We've been in the real estate technology space for over 20 years, and we've been successful largely for that length of time because we really do gauge our success by our clients' success and their satisfaction. So, we started with property search, IDX property search. We are one of the innovators in that space back when it was new. And, things have changed quite a bit since then. You used to be able to put up a property search website, and that would actually bring in a decent number of leads and things like that. And ever since then, we've been constantly evolving, looking at new features, marketing tools online in the online space to help agents help make real estate easier, really.
Right.
Um, and so, yeah, at this point, we've really evolved to a point where we can say that we do help agents and teams close more deals and thrive. That's what we're about. And our newest plan is called Max, and it is available on the MLS Listings, iHomefinder MLS Listings product store. Um, and
Because
so we
because
have
Max, because as you know, hey, property search, and you mentioned, but yeah, it's so much more than property search
so much more
nowadays,
than
right?
property search, although that's a key part of it.
Sure.
So just in a nutshell, I mean, first of all, I know you're going to tease out the Realtor's Edge coming up, which will be a webinar with us. We'll talk
Right.
about all this in more detail for those who are interested. I definitely encourage you to come and
Mhm.
check it out, and we'll have a Q&A session too. But at a very high level, what we do is take property search and we take a really smart CRM, put them together, and we take all that behavioral data from property search, all of your leads search activity informs the CRM, and then we have marketing automation that sends automated text messages and automated email messages that include content that's relevant to that lead. So it's not boilerplate, one size fits all content. This is content that's like, hey, you might like this listing, or hey, check out what's going on in the market. And this is all based on that individual lead's behavior. So we have a unique uh, advantage because we have the property search and the CRM to combine the two and do really cool things. So we have such an exciting roadmap. That's just the beginning of everything that we can do. And I think, we've already talked about doing these vendor spotlights on a quarterly basis because we have a lot of updates that are coming down the road and we want to share them with your members and make sure they know about them.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. Thanks for mentioning, because yeah, we're gonna have on in our for our agents who've seen them on there, right? We do these where we can kind of really get into more nuts and bolts and take a look at that, because these vendor spotlights, we do kind of more just want to put that spotlight on. Hey, we got something brand new here to show you, right?
Yeah.
Which is this max plan, and this isn't your, like you mentioned, this isn't your basic plan, right? This is really much more advanced, using not only a search but a CRM along with the marketing automation. um,
Yeah.
so it is far more advanced.
Yeah, and the other really cool thing about it is it works with other systems. So people say, "Oh, well, I already have a CRM, I don't need that." Well, we have a lot of people using other CRMs because what happens is the other key thing that we do is we instantly engage new leads that come into your account, right? Um, so for example, you could have ads running out on. We support over 30 different lead generation services that are out there. For example, you could be running an ad on Zillow or something. Lead comes in, it automatically goes into your iHomefinder account, automatically goes into these instant follow-up campaigns. So that lead gets an immediate follow-up. That right there gives you a one-up over the competition because studies show most agents are not following up with their leads quickly enough. And you have that guarantee that every new lead that comes in with our service will get that instant follow-up, followed by these individual customized email campaigns based on their interests, right? So that alone, I mean, there's all kinds of studies. We'll talk about those in the Realtor's Edge webinar that we do. We'll talk about the benefits of all of that. But so number one, you have the integration with other lead generation services. So we understand people are spending good money on these ads, right? Getting these leads. They're not cheap leads. And so you want to do everything you can to maximize your opportunities. And that's exactly what we do with these automated follow-up campaigns. So you're going to get your best bet for ROI on your ads with this service. Also, other CRMs. So you may have other CRMs that have some other functionality. We keep our feature set fairly slim on the CRM because we don't want it to be too bloated. We want everything to be things that you generally use day to day to manage your business. And so we understand that there are other CRMs that do lots of other different things. They can work together. You can get the benefit of the property search and all these automated campaigns that are have excellent engagement stats and work side by side with your other CRM.
Nice. Yeah, I saw you guys had like lead ratings and
Yeah.
all types of stuff.
Yeah, that's the other great thing is we can take that behavior, right? We have, you think about a system that doesn't do this, you have one list of leads, right? You have no idea who's active, who's not active, who's who, right? How do you work your leads? You don't really have any information, right? It's just a list of leads. You might have notes on the last time you reached out to them or something. Our system is constantly updating those lead records with what are they doing, what are they looking at, and we give them a 0 to 3-star rating. So you can at any time go into your account, easily understand who your best opportunities are, and then prioritize your time around that.
Fantastic. So looking in the future here, we mentioned there, are we going to have that? I encourage everyone to go to the Realtor's Edge webinar with you guys to really dive in deep. Right now, you guys, they can find you in the store, and we're going to put that up on Chicken and see where you can get it here right off our pro homepage. Click into the store, you can find that, right, and take a look. And also, your own website, right? The iHomefinder website, where they can actually kind of do a demo if they wanted to, right?
Yeah, our team is ready to give anybody a demo. They're really great at doing that. They take around 15 minutes or so. So you have that as a resource, the demos, and they do personal consultations. They say, look, what challenge are you trying to overcome? And let me explain how iHomefinder account will help you with that. We also have a recently recorded webinar that I would really encourage everyone to check out. So you just go to iHomefinder.com under resources, select webinars. And we recently did a webinar with one of the best real estate coaches in the country. His name is Bob Corcoran.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
we talked about strategy for the new era and related to, the expected changes in commissions coming and what should your strategy be? What should your adjustments be for that new world? And he shared some really great simple points everybody can put to use, strategy tips, and we discuss how to execute those strategies, tips, and then using Max to support that strategy. Max is actually a key component in that. So that's free on our site. You can just go to iHomefinder.com under resources, select webinars. And once you get to the webinar recordings page, you'll find that particular webinar that was recorded earlier this year.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, like we said, challenging times, but we're meeting those times with the proper tools here.
Yeah.
I think that everyone's going to really like what you guys have in this new Max plan, and encourage again everyone to keep an eye on that. We're going to be having on our pro homepage. They'll see the banners, they'll see the communications, and so come on in. And in the meantime, they can always go over to the iHomefinder site if they want to take that tour, talk to any of your people there, your staff. I'll leave you with the last word there, Hank. I want to appreciate it. Thanks for coming on first again.
Well, I want to, yeah, thank you for having us, and we look forward to helping your agents and brokers. These plans work for agents and teams. So whether you're an individual agent, a 2-agent team, or more than that, we have a plan for you that'll help you out. So definitely check out the Realtor's Edge coming up with a webinar with us, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Fantastic. We'll see you there. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Great, thanks everybody.
Thanks, Hank.
Make sure to check out our Pro Support page for additional videos on a full range of topics. And don't forget to click that subscribe button on our MLS Listings YouTube page.